Right. Oh, 收渔利 is like someone takes the spoils when two other people fight. Yo. Oh, hey, I was right. Cool. Anyway, let's see. And if there is another power in behind the scenes, we will need to be even more cautious. If let's see. If no. If okay, let's see. If we are extremely aggressive, and so that the two sides will receive great losses, or both receive great losses, I'm afraid it will allow those others who are unscrupulous to be able to. It will allow others who are unscrupulous to be able to reap the rewards from the conflict from both sides without having to lift a single finger.
普通弟子对上魔教尊者，只是平白送了性命，须得尽量减少死伤。青师弟，这里就要借助你的五行奇门阵法了。
Ooh, the 5 elements formation. You know, right? That's the easiest way we can translate it. But anyway, let's see. An ordinary student facing a leader or Junzi is a leader, or yeah, basically, I know, right? An ordinary student against a high-ranking official of the demon cult would be let's see. For a student to face a high-ranking official of the demon cult would be merely sending them to their deaths. We must do what we can. We must do our utmost to reduce the amount of deaths and injuries. 师弟Qing, this will require. We will have to ask. Let's see. We will require the assistance of your 5 elemental formation.
是.
Qing Shi says yes.
小江，外公说的没错，什么事情都会有办法解决的。你好好歇着，别想太多。我和臭龙幽去帮你报仇。
Anyway, Shaman says, Little Jiang, what Grandpa said was right. There isn't anything that we... Let's see. Let's see. With everything, there always is a way to solve it. You should rest well, and don't think about it too much. I and that lame Loyo will go help you take revenge.
这是我自己惹下的祸，怎么能把担子丢给别人？
This is a trouble that I myself caused. How can I let other people take the burden?
可你现在
But right now you...
小江，小江。
Huh, they both did the same animation. Little Jiang. But Jiang Yunfan, you're level 1. What are you going to do? Oh, hi.
唐先生
Mr. Tang? I know. Sir, I'm really sorry about your daughter.
我失信了，没能保护好她。如果你是来取我的命的，只管拿去。
Oh, Yunfan. Okay, Yunfan says, I have lost your trust. I was not able to protect her. If you want to take my life now, go ahead. Jiang Yunfan, stop asking for people to take your lives. You're more useful to them alive than you're dead. Wow, that sounds like another Huh, this sounds very similar to something I've watched before.
只是，能不能等把所有事情都解决了？
Okay.
我保证，到时候我一定。
Yunfan says, "It's just, would you be able to wait until everything has been resolved? I guarantee, at that time, I will definitely."
雨柔的事情我不想多说，我来这里也不是为了来兴师问罪的。
Right. Ask you to pay for denounce publicly. Yeah, I guess that's me. Let's see. Tang Hai says about Yuro, I do not wish to speak any further. The reason I have come here was not to denounce you publicly.
若你真的站在蜀山一方，就随我来吧。有些事，20年前的事，也该让你知道了。
If you really are standing together with Shu Mountain, then follow me. Let's see. There are some things that occurred 20 years ago that I should let you know. Yeah, that's true. Well, Yunfan, it's time for you to know the full extent.
唐庄主，他来这里做什么？
Master Tang? Why would he come here?
20年前
20 years ago. Alright, yeah, this game. Hey, they give you one more chance to save. Very interesting. There were no choices I could have made there, so I will go ahead and save now. Okay, well, let's move on, because I don't think I need to do any more shopping, because I already took care of that. I pretty much tried to use up as much of my money as possible, so I only have a little bit, maybe to use to throw money at people later in the final dungeon. So let's follow Tang Hai. Back here again.
这当中还有几位不知道唐海过去身份的，我也不再隐瞒。我本名唐风，号吴天。
Oh, yeah. Anyway, Tang Hai says, among you here, there are a few of you who do not know my past. Do not hold the past, or let's see. It's like not past reputation. There's a word for this. Okay, there I got it now. Let's see. Among you here, there are some who do not know my the former identity of me, Tang Hai. I too do not wish to hide it any longer. My original name was Tang Feng. By the way, Feng means wind. Tang Hai means ocean. Again, my code name was Wu Tian. So this word Wu Tian is the word for like defying heaven, right? Or like no heaven. But it's probably from Wu Fa Wu Tian, which is what Illusion Queen was saying, defying laws of and heaven.
敬天教尊者之一。
You were one of the Jingtian cult's high-ranking officials?
是，敬天教曾经的军师，也是姜士离的曾经的莫逆之交。
Yep. Wow. Tang Hai says, yes, I was once the military advisor of the Jingtian cult, and I was a sworn friend of Jiang Shili. So in the past, he used to work for Yunfan's dad as a military advisor. One of the members of the 4 noble families. Oh my gosh.
在各位眼中， 他自然是十恶不赦的魔头，但走到这一步，并非他的本意。
Right. Let's see. In the eyes of everyone here, naturally, he would be seen as as a demonic leader with evil that a demonic leader of great evil that cannot be forgiven. I know, heinous beyond redemption. Maybe that would be a more elegant way of saying it. I was just using the literal term. Heinous beyond redemption. But the reason he ended up, let's see. Let me think of a better way to put this. But for him to walk the path he walked was not up to his was not his original intention. Or like he's saying like he would not have he was forced to walk this path.
在姜士离还在折剑山庄时，我就与他相识。此人仗义豪侠，虽有些急躁，本性却不坏。
When Jiang Shili was still at the Zhejian mountain village, I came to know him. He excuse me. He was just, brave, chivalrous, even though he was a bit impetuous, but his nature was not evil. Hi, Grandmaster Cash, welcome.
本性不坏。
I know, right? Tianpi says, his nature was not evil. Scoff.
师弟，且听他说完。
I know. I guess they heard like, what? Chaogu says, 师弟, please listen to everything that he has to say.
后来江湖上传出他被逐，是因为杀害同门，我是无论如何也不相信的。
Afterwards, in the world, there was word of him being ejected from the village for the reason of killing another fellow disciple. No matter what, I refuse to believe it.
之后多方调查，得知是一名弟子在比武后伤重不治，其他弟子指认姜士离为凶手，其中大有可疑之处。
I see. Hanhai says, afterwards, after many investigations, I came to know that a student had received a grave wound fatal wound. It might be right. A grave wound in the middle of a martial arts competition. The other students then deemed Jiang Shili as the culprit. Within all this, there were many points of suspicion. Died from it, right? Okay, he died. It was a fatal wound. There you go. Received a fatal wound. Other students pointed to Jiang Shili as the culprit. There were many suspicious points within all of this.
恐怕是同门见他得欧阳庄主赏识，又显出魔族血统，着意排挤他。可惜一切已无法求证。
Right. I'm afraid it was because it was for the reason that he had received the recognition of Master Ouyang, and also had the blood of the demon tribe. So that is why they made intentions to put him aside. Unfortunately, all of this, there was no way to receive any proof of all of this. And hi, Secret Final Boss, you made it!
我找到势力兄，想要为他证明，他却不以为意，反问我：假如魔族能在人界有一席之地， 情况是否会不同。
Oh, yes. When I found Brother Shili, I wanted to clear his name, but he seemed unconcerned, and in turn asked me if the demon cult were to have a designated place for themselves within the human realm, would the situation have been different?
此事谈何容易，但我也年少热血，便决定加入他自立的门派。
Oh. Anyway, Tang Hai says, this matter would have been very difficult to discuss. Or sorry, accomplishing this was very difficult, but I was young and enthusiastic and passionate, so I decided to enter into the guild that he himself created.
敬天教
The Jingtian cult. Right, that's how that
起
started.
初敬天教仅仅只是一个收留魔族遗孤的地方，那时我教规模虽小，日子过得也并不富足。
Right. Okay, anyway. Back then, the Jingtian cult was only a place for the lonely let's see, not lost members. Maybe that's not the best way to put it. I guess maybe lost. Yeah, maybe for lost demon tribesmen to be taken in. At the time, even though our cult was very small, but we did not live days that did not feel plentiful. Maybe that's the best way to put it. Or like, we lived days that were not plentiful. I think maybe that's the best way to put it.
但教内兄弟姐妹情同手足，互相照顾彼此，倒也算得上是一段美好时光。
Right. So sorry. Yeah. As I was saying, he was just saying like, back then our guild was small, and we did not live with plenty. Our days were not full of plenty. Maybe that's the best way to put it. Anyway, but the brothers and sisters within the cult were intimate relationships. Or maybe that's intimate is a weird word, because like I know it's with the modern way we're thinking, it can be misunderstood. But you could just say like, but the brothers and sisters within the cult shared close bonds. They would take care of each other, so I suppose you could consider that the greatest or like glorious times.
直到有一日，姜士离出于好奇，去了神魔之井一趟，并带回一个叫枯木的人。
Oh. Until one day, Jiang Shili had a sense of curiosity and went to the the well of gods and demons, and brought back a man named Kumu.
起初我们都对他有些不放心，但此人非常有才，而且极善谋略。在他的帮助下，加上姜士离无可匹敌的修为造化，敬天教也就逐渐发展起来。
Oh. Let's see. Back then, we had some misgivings about him, but that man was extremely talented, and also very talented in the art of strategy. With his assistance, and with Jiang Shili's Jiang Shili's aptitude or good luck with cultivation. Leveling up, guys, in case you're wondering why we're calling it cultivation. There's really no elegant way to say it. The Jingtian cult then experienced a great amount of development.
那就是覆天顶一战之前1-2年左右的事了。
So this must have occurred about 2 years before the battle at the heaven overturning peak.
江世离对枯木是极其信任的。当时枯木提出打开人魔2界封印，就可回到魔界称王，他毫不犹豫便答应。
Oh, I see. Jiang Shili had a great amount of trust placed in Kumu. At the time, Kumu brought up the idea of breaking the seal opening the seal of the 2 realms, human and demon, and return so that they may head back to the demon realm and so that he could return to the demon realm and become king. He naturally agreed with no hesitation.
那时我和其他几位尊者苦苦劝阻江兄，可是，
Back then, I and other high-ranking officials begged for Brother Jiang to stop, but anyway, so apparently they were like, they were like just gonna say like, no, don't do this. There's no need to like go all out and try to, because breaking the seal with opening the seal to try to return to the demon realm is a pretty that would have been a big endeavor, and to try to claim a whole realm and to become king would have been like insane. But that had appeal to Jiang Shili. Power is very tempting, as you guys know.
后来江世离就开始派人寻找可以打开封印的上古神器伏羲剑。这期间，敬天教规模越来越庞大，却已经背离了立教时的初衷。
Oh. Manipulation of desires. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I was like, Chumu. Oh, it means original tension. Okay, let's see. Afterwards, Jiang Shili began to send out people to find the divine artifact, the sword of Fuxi, that was able to open the seal. Within this time, the Jingtian cult gradually grew larger and larger, and the cult had already deviated greatly from its original intention of its creation, or its original ideals. Hey, maybe that's a better way to put it.
疯狂吞并大小帮派，教内更是多了不少趋炎附势之徒。
Oh, I see. Yep, okay. Let's see. We're ferociously recruited, man. All type. Oh, let's see. What do we think? Or yeah, that's right. 疯狂吞并. I think that's like ferociously recruit, if I remember correctly, but I might be wrong here. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, okay, right. I think. Oh, I'm right. Let's see. With ferocity, we recruited all types of large and small guilds. Within the cult, there were soon more people who are more interested. Let's see. We recruited many who were let's see, who would play up to those in power.
我当时已生退隐之心，但不甘心亲手打下的基业毁于一旦，便独自一人偷偷调查枯木。
I see.
终于有一日，我居然发现枯木在半夜与一陌生人影交谈。
Oh. At the time, I had already decided. Had intentions of leaving, but I just was not willing to, let's see, to destroy the enterprise that I had built with my own hands. So I myself, let's see. So I myself alone decided to investigate Kumu in secret. Until one day, I found out that in the middle of night, Kumu had been speaking with a shadow, a stranger in shadow. Yeah, maybe that would have been the best way to put it.
第二日，他便向姜士离提出了上蜀山抢夺伏羲剑的想法。自那一回起，我越发警觉。终于发现，此人每过数日都会与枯木接触。
Oh, I see. The next day, he then proposed the idea of going up Shu Mountain to take let's see, to seize the sword of Fuxi. From that moment on, I became even more alarmed, or let's see. I became even more alarmed, or like, I became even more suspicious, and I found out that this person, for many, let's see, that this person after every let's see, it basically means like every certain amount of days is maybe the. I found that this person, after every certain every time after a certain amount of time, would come in contact with Kumu and Secret File Bot. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. So yeah, of course you guys don't have to subscribe to watch, but it does mean a lot to me. And I hope you enjoy you'll get to use, let's see, you'll get to use the, courage. Oh, courage. It's been a while since we've seen the little guy.
此人可有什么特征？
Was there any special characteristic did this person have any special characteristic?
有一次枯木离开后，我大着胆子向那人背后出手，结果居然发现击在了空处，仿佛鬼魅一般。
What? Oh yeah, and sub sandwich. Fu Gui Mei is like as a ghost, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see. One time, there was a time after Kumu had left. Let's see. I gathered my courage and decided to make an attack on that person behind his back. In the end, let's see. The result was I found that I have been attacking thin air. Oh, sorry. In the end, I found that I had been seemingly attacking thin air. Oh. So he tried to attack that mysterious shadow man, but it was like he was attacking something that didn't exist.
幻形之术
An illusory technique?
我并不知道那是什么妖法，只能肯定其人包藏祸心。 将此事告知释离兄，他